It was a quiet morning in the Tinglefolk village. Raindrops tapped softly on Bluebell's window. She sat curled beneath a cosy blanket, watching the water slide down the glass like silver threads. Beside her, her silver cloud Drizzle floated gently, tear-shaped and simmering, like it knew today was for softness, not sunshine. Outside, the village didn't giggle. No skipping ropes slapped the cobbled paths. No songs floated from windows. Just hush and rain. Bluebell didn't mind. Some days didn't ask for cheer. Some days asked you to sit beside your feelings, even the heavy ones. And Bluebell was very good at that. She reached for her soft blue boots and her misty blue cloak. I think today is a day for listening, she turned and whispered to Drizzle. Bluebell walked slowly through the puddled paths. She didn't hop or skip, not today. She simply walked and noticed. The puddles reflected the sky like mirrors that understood. Leaves floated like tiny boats in the gutters. The air smelled like wet stone and memories. Outside the sweet shop, she noticed a child sitting alone on the steps. Their hands were in their lap. Their head hung low. There were no sweets in hand, just small shoulders slumped and still. Bluebell didn't call out. She didn't bounce over. She sat down quietly beside them, her boots making the softest splash. Drizzle hovered above like a silver umbrella. I miss my grandma, the child whispered. Bluebell nodded gently. I miss someone too, she said, her voice as soft as the rain. And sometimes I don't know what to do with the missing. They sat together, just sat. Bluebell liked to say that sadness is like a puddle. Not something to jump over, but something to sit in. Feel the coolness and know you won't sink. After a little while, the child's eyes began to well with tears. Not loud ones, just gentle, sliding tears like the raindrops on glass. Bluebell held out her hand. The child took it. You don't have to be happy right now, Bluebell whispered. It's okay to feel sad. Sadness is like a cloud that needs to cry so it can float again. Drizzle shimmered faintly, casting a silver glow between them. They stood and began to walk, slowly, softly. Bluebell showed the child how certain flowers only opened in the drizzle. See those? She said, pointing. Rain petals. They need the mist to bloom. They stopped at a puddle so clear it looked like a secret doorway. Puddles can show us what's above, even when we're looking down, Bluebell said. Another child saw them and joined, then another. No one needed words, just togetherness. Sadness, Bluebell often said, doesn't want to be fixed. It wants to be held. So she held space for every child, quietly, gently, like rain on rooftops. One child sat on a stone, eyes wet. Bluebell didn't say, don't cry. She didn't say, it's okay. She just knelt and wrapped her arms around them. Drizzle hovered above, casting soft light as a tiny blue flower bloomed near their feet. Even when it rains, she said softly, the earth grows something. Later, the clouds didn't leave. They softened. The rain slowed until it was almost part of the air. Bluebell turned and looked straight at you. I'm Bluebell, she said with a small smile, and I know sadness. I carry it with kindness. She placed her hand over her heart. Drizzle floated just behind her, glowing silver like moonlight. I promise to hold your hand through tears, she said, and to let you know it's okay to feel sad. And in that moment, the raindrops sparkled like tiny stars, and the puddles, those soft, quiet puddles, shimmered like silver glass. The end.